The song. That's a guy.
Welcome back, Mix Update Nation. If you thought Southwick 338, the Wick, would be just another stop on the 2025 AMA Pro Motocross calendar, think again. Round 5 delivered everything we hoped for and more, from championship-defining performances to tantalizing glimpses of breakthrough potential and a rivalry that just added a whole new layer of spice. While the sand claimed its share of victims and victories, it was the raw emotion and simmering tensions that truly stole the show. Let's dive into the two biggest takeaways from an unforgettable weekend in Massachusetts. Southwick proved to be a pivotal stage for both the 450 and 250 class leaders, but it was the post-race theatrics that ignited a social media wildfire and confirmed that the Jett Lawrence versus Haiden Degan rivalry is officially here, and it's personal. After a dominant performance where Jett Lawrence once again proved why he's arguably the most formidable rider in motocross, sweeping both 450 motos with seemingly effortless grace, the young Australian couldn't resist a pointed gesture. As he crossed the finish line, cameras captured him teasing Haiden Degan by overtly showing his watch, a clear taunt directed at the 250 class sensation. Degan, never one to back down, fired back quickly on social media with a classic retort, "Oh, buddy, already in the boys' head to easy." This immediate public exchange sent fans of both riders into a frenzy, sparking fierce criticism and passionate defenses across social platforms. It's exactly the kind of direct, unfiltered rivalry that motocross fans crave. For Degan, Southwick was nothing short of a masterclass. He navigated the notoriously brutal sand track with unparalleled precision, pulling two absolutely perfect hole shots that set the tone for both motos. His command was absolute, crossing the finish line with a total margin of victory north of 34 seconds across both races. As one observer perfectly put it, it was no notes, no sidebars, just a perfect day at the office for Degan. His triumph also added a fascinating historical footnote. He tied Jett's 250 national wins total. Now, with every subsequent 250 victory, Degan will surpass Jett's career 250 wins, adding an extra layer of competitive motivation. Meanwhile, Jett Lawrence continues to defy expectations in the 450 class. What more can be said? As one stunned analyst pondered, "What am I supposed to say at this point? Lawrence is somehow better this year than he was 2 years ago, and he's doing all this on a, very recently, relatively speaking, surgically repaired ACL. His 450 motos at this point almost feel academic, as he pushes full throttle from the start, leaving competitors in his wake." Even motocross legends like Ricky Carmichael and James Stewart in the commentary booth echo the sentiment, "Jett is incredibly fast, and it will take something extraordinary to match his current pace. The wait till brigade is out in full force. Wait till Chase is racing, wait till Tomac is on beast mode, wait till Degan gets in the 450. But for now, Jett simply commands respect. The direct social media spat after Southwick, however, fuels intense speculation. It won't be long now, perhaps by September, when we will definitely see Jett Lawrence and Haiden Degan battle directly in the last 3 rounds of the Super Motocross playoffs. The seeds of a potentially legendary multi-class rivalry have officially been sown. After struggling through the opening rounds and calling for big changes following a challenging Colorado outing, Jorge Prado finally showed the American audience a little peek into what he is really capable of outdoors at Southwick. While the final results don't fully reflect it, this was a night and day difference for Prado from his pre- and post-bye week performances. Prado started the day with real intent, showcasing real-deal qualifying speed. going an impressive 2.5 seconds faster than the field in Q2. He carried this momentum into the motos, running top 3 in both races. In the second moto, he was still poised for a podium finish with just 10 minutes left, holding a strong second place ahead of Hunter Lawrence when he unfortunately suffered his second crash of the day. While the falls in both motos undeniably hurt his final tally, this was a clear indication that Prado was finally where he was supposed to be, running fiercely with elite riders like Hunter Lawrence and Eli Tomac, and actively trying to figure out a way to beat Jett. Despite the progress, Prado remains his own harshest critic. He told Kellen Brower of Swap Moto, "Yeah, it was a little bit better. Obviously, there's still to show it, a P5 overall. It's a bit better than what I had last weekend, so yeah, small steps. I wish, we would be in a different spot, but I did my best. I showed good speed in practice, started a little bit with crushing at the races, and a little bit off still, but that is what it is. Only around 5. His self-assessment underscores the high bar he sets for himself, as he admits. So from round 1 till now, every single weekend I come to the race and I think I can win. Then I get a reality check on track, I don't feel good with the bike, or I don't, whatever. So no, we just need to keep working to make the bike better and ready to be, let's say, get the bike to my speed, during the week I just train 200%, I give everything I have, I try to be in shape, I try to be the best version of myself. And when you do that, you think you're going to be satisfied with yourself. So it's a pity that we are in this situation, and hopefully we make big steps. But I mean P5 for example today, and okay, I'd better take P5 than a P8 or P9. The encouraging news is that Prado is now heading to RedBud, a track he has already raced before. He even notably beat Eli Tomac there on a 250 back in 2018 when he was the MX World Champion. Prado sees this familiarity as a distinct advantage. Yeah, so I think for me, it's an advantage. Not even an advantage, because these guys race all these tracks forever, but it's better for me to go to a track that I at least rode in the past than a completely new track. Right. At least I know what to expect a little bit. So yeah, I'm happy that we are racing RedBud. It's also kind of a little bit loose in some spots, so should be nice. It was a solid weekend progress building. For Kawasaki's 450 program, Prado's performance at Southwick offers a much-needed breath of fresh air. While the falls were costly, the eye test confirmed he looked significantly better this week, far more competitive, off the rip. The hope is that this wasn't a one-and-done performance specific to the sand, as the 450 side of Kawasaki hasn't had a particularly hot summer otherwise. Southwick was a vital step forward, and RedBud provides the perfect opportunity to build on that momentum. Southwick delivered on all fronts, the burgeoning rivalry between Jett Lawrence and Haiden Degan, promising a super fight in the future, and Jorge Prado's determined, albeit still challenging progress towards finding his formidable form. The championship is heating up, the personalities are clashing, and every round brings new drama. Make sure you're tuned in to the X Update channel for all the latest as we head towards RedBud.